Welcome to my channel. My name is Anjadan, and today I'll be introducing myself to YouTube as an idle hero player, streamer, free to play though. I'm only free to play on all my accounts until the future will tell what will happen. But for right now, I'm completely free to play. We'll be giving out free to play advice, tips, suggestions, basically the best way for you and your team to progress to the top, be a better overall player in the game. So what I want to dive straight into is the void, the gate of the void. Right now, everyone's bashing it, everyone's saying it's terrible, but I think it's amazing. And let me illustrate why. I'm going to be going through parts of the void so you can actually understand what it offers here. And there are parts to be unlocked, as you can see over here. Over here, this is back to Idle Continent. Now the obelisk of heroes basically shows you who's wailing out the most, was the most heroes in each faction. Alright, Void Temple. The Sea Land shows you how much increased damage you can do to the faction that it is stronger than. For instance, light stronger than dark does 30 more percent damage. Forest is better than shadow, so they do 30% more damage, so on and so forth. I have no Sea Land clears, but that's fine, not yet. Tower of Oblivion gives you health in the Gate of Void. 500 gives you 20%. 650, which I'm very far away from, gives you 30%. Now campaign, when you get a certain level in the game, if you've been a player for a long time, you'll be getting more of these. These are Spirit and Gold, 30% every day, output right across the board. So that definitely tells you instantly that you're getting 30 to 60%, depending on your level, more resources in Void. Now Broken Spaces gets you more training materials in Void. That's awesome. That's awesome. So I really want to clear Broken Space 7. So this is going to add drastically to what I pick up every day. So to add to the point that Void adds so much value, when you go further in the game, you're going to get even more and more and more value. Now this increases your level overall in the game. Aspen Dungeon. This makes Aspen Dungeon far more purposeful, as it's not focused only in the void. It gives you levels everywhere you go, but it's just E5 heroes that can be affected. Only E5 heroes can be maxed out past that, by the way. So it's only applicable to E5 heroes. So the faster you get an E5 team, the more you benefit. So also, yeah, that covers that. Now here's the big part so far, the Realms Gate. Now in the Realms Gate, you're gonna get all of these resources from chests. The resources I'm telling you about that makes the void so valuable, because it gives you just about 4,000, 2 to 4,000 gem value every day. You get scrolls, profit orbs, monster materials, you get raw gems, you get the transcendence pieces just the same. Today I got a combination of all those things from these question mark and the 3 chests. I should be on my 3 chests and a question mark, and I got 5 scrolls, 1 profit orb, 400 gems, 1600 monster stones, and I got 4,000 crystals, and that sums up the value to about between 3,000 and 4,000 gems. yeah, that I wouldn't normally be getting, and that's daily, just about daily. Yeah, so the void adds so much more. Also, let me cover this. This is where you get sword flash. Yeah, you're gonna need one of these, which takes like 300 summons, which is 450,000 gems, or you're gonna need 5 million of these things. They are the transcendence pieces. No, that's what I'm gonna call them moving forward. Now, also, another amazing thing about the void, people say it's for whales. I disagree. It's for patient people, and it's for everybody who's E5. So the game is basically gonna reward you with this amazing summon mode once you push the E5. The grind to E5 can be long, hard, tedious, but once you get there, you'll get everything that the void has to offer. Everyone is complaining that the void isn't doing this and it isn't doing that, but if I have void and you don't, you're gonna suffer drastically. So here's what's going on with this now. One of these summons costs 1500 gems in the marketplace. It's the only way to get them right now. So we have to say that's the commonplace value for this material. But what you have to take into consideration, every time you summon one of these, you get about 7,000 of the transcendence pieces here. You get about 7,000 of these, and 7,000 of those is worth about 630 gems. And this math is based on the fact that 300 of these summons is for 450,000. And if you need 5 million of these, that means each one is valued, each 1,000 of these is valued about, is it 90 gems? Yeah, each 1,000 of these transcendent pieces is worth 90 gems. So that tells you that anytime you summon one of these, you're getting back 630 gems every time you summon one of these. So it's costing you upfront 870 gems, 1,500 gems upfront, but it's only costing you 870 gems in the long run, because 630 out of that 1,500 is going towards the 450,000 total needed for the void hero. So I hope you guys are understanding this map. Next thing I want to show you guys is how much better chances you have with one of these as compared to one of these in getting one of the amazing heroes in the game. Now pay close attention to this now. You see these zeros? Count these zeros. There are 2 zeros after the point, which means that that is a thousandth, right? So, and it's a 4 or a 3. So it's only 3,000th of a chance to get the hero. Now when you go to Gate of the Void, you're gonna notice that it's a far better chance. That is right there. Say a Russell or anyone at the top. It's basically hundreds, and it's 900s. Instead of 3,000ths, it's 900s. So it's a way better chance. When you take a look at the value, it costs how many scrolls? 12 scrolls. 12 scrolls is for 1,500 gems. Minimum value, right? Yeah. So 12 scrolls, what would 12 scrolls get you? High roll 1 hero or 1 hero average. Yeah, 12 scrolls would get you 1 hero average. Or less, far less. Probably half a year average. But anyways, 12 scrolls versus one of these. And let me show you what one of these can do. I got this Belrain. I got this Tix. I got one Emily. I fed a Mickey to Emily. And I got a Glen. And that's 5 transcendence summons. 5. I didn't even get heroes I selected. Didn't select Tix, didn't select Bellery. These are the heroes that were there. This should actually be carry, is what I actually want. Yeah. And that basically covers it. So I'm telling you, hurry to void. Hurry and get your E5. You're hurting yourself not being a void. If you have a 10 star, maybe even a Valkyrie, and you have an E4 hero, even if it's a Dantalion, anything, I suggest you food them, because you're gonna be getting them back when you do these. If you purchase these as opposed to purchasing profit orbs and scrolls, you're gonna get an awesome value, because all the profit orbs and scrolls that you'd normally purchase, you'll be getting here in these chests. And the gems that you'd use to purchase that can definitely elapse what you'd spend on this daily. And remember that it's only costing you 870. You're gonna get back 630. And alright, say you're a long run player in the game and you got an elite Bellerin for 870. At some point in the game you might be wanting a Bellerin, and it could be costing you 80 relics. So I saved 80 relics. You could be wanting one last Bellerin to make her a 10 star. And I got her for 870 gems. Yeah. All the while increasing my chances to get the heroes I actually need. So the trick here that I thought, get heroes that you need here as opposed in these spots, as opposed to heroes that you want. I wanted a Russell. I switched it to carry only recently. And I got a Belrain, which I need. I wanted a Penny. And I got a Tix. No, I needed a Penny and I got a Tix that I wanted. So that's a good strategy to go ahead in there. And you're gonna net way more heroes than profit harps or heroic scrolls per gem. At least 3 to 4 times more heroes net. So it's definitely a great way to go. I'll be coming out with more videos with more hints, tips, and tricks. I want you guys to like, comment, share, subscribe, even make suggestions, post questions, interact with me, as I'll be here for the long run. So I'll see you in a while. Thanks again for viewing this video. Take good care. Bless.